10,000 years ago, the Second Ice Age occurred. After years of hard survival for our early human ancestors, a miraculous climate change appeared. This major event led to the end of the dominating Ice Age. The early humans adapted to the new climate and developed the reason for survival for the human race: farming. There are many hypotheses made by scientists about how they started to farm. Hypothesis 1. People stocked prey at their feeding area and they noticed the food kept being replenished, so they took some seeds from the ground and started farming. Hypothesis 2. People were carrying baskets of seeds and nuts across villages, and some accidentally spilled onto the ground. As time progressed, the seeds miraculously started to grow back on the spot and people started to farm. Hypothesis 3. Nomads traveled to a place where they liked it so much that they decided to stay for a while. And then they harvested the crops and noticed the newfound fact that the crops grew back over time. After they started farming, they had a constant supply of food, so the task to hunt and gather food was eliminated. This led to settled communities and free time, and that gave people time to practice their talents and skills like foraging and leadership, which led to job specialization. People then discovered the need for other creations from which made only by other people. This began trading between different civilizations and communities. Then they needed communication to trade, so they created languages, but languages needed to be learned, and the making of scribes and education came with it. Desperately, people started stealing goods because they didn't have anything worthy to trade, which led to construction of government to prevent illegal actions. But people were still disobeying the law without any limit. Eventually, the police and military forces were created to enforce and protect the ultimate law. But even with the large number of willing soldiers, nothing could be accomplished without better weapons. Technology quickly advanced, creating guns, grenades, and other destructive artilleries. Some people just couldn't resist the mysteries beyond the unknown and wanted to find out the answers to everything, and that created religion, stories, answers to the unexplainable. Architecture and art was created because some people just aren't good at handworks, but really artistic people just needed music. With everything settled, humans slowly developed more and more entertainment in art, music, education, religion, farming, and other skills. Everything was in place, and people eventually learned to peacefully communicate with each other without settling in war, and separated into civilizations. The end.